Hey guys, sitting out here on a piece of property, wanted to do a quick little review over the new Browning cellular camera they've got, and this is the Defender. Show you guys. I mean, this thing's the basic setup, is what everybody's used to with the Browning trail cameras. I've got the thing set up on just pictures. That's the actual service plan that I bought. But to get this thing going, what you can do, you can go ahead and take a picture there, and then you see this LTE status, and then you can go to the LTE status, and then that's actually going to tell you, hey, do you have service or do you not have service? One thing that I will mention that kind of threw me for a loop is when you're setting up your service plans, you've got to have a couple numbers, and where those numbers are actually located at is right here. I looked all over the place for those and ended up having to call Browning customer service, and their customer service is great. They stand behind their products and very willing to help me through any of the questions or concerns I had. But just to kind of give you a heads up on that, get that thing going. That's probably one of the first steps. But show you guys that status. One thing that is cool, I mean, it gives you your signal. As you can see, this one is low, but it also will provide your thumbnail quota. I think I ended up buying, I think it was either 1,000 or 1,200 picture, and then 50 or 100 HD images. It was just the $12.99 package is what I ended up picking up, but it gives you latitude and longitude, and that's pretty good, in case if ever this camera was stolen. I do believe you should be able to track it based off that. If the individual that did take that camera, turn that thing back on. But one thing cool about these cameras, you do have both the camera and the video mode, and then you're able to I've got you can shoot 4 megapixel, 8 megapixel, 12 megapixel, and then ultra. I like the ultra. Video length, when you have a cellular plan, no matter what your length is, so you can go 5, 10, 20, 30, 1 minute, 2 minutes, and then back to 5 seconds. But one thing to keep in mind on your videos is if you have anything past 10 seconds, when that and you do purchase a cellular plan that has video options there, you will only be able to get 10 seconds worth of that video, but the entire video will be on your camera. Video quality, again, ultra or high. I'm not running on video mode. I probably need to start just because the rut's starting to kick in. Usually gets pretty cool videos there. But you've got your photo delay, 1 minute, 30 second, 20 second. Let's see, 10 second, on up. And then I think you can get 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, and then 60 minutes, depending on what you're wanting to do there. But you do have the playback settings, so you can view both your pictures as well as your video on these, so that works out really cool. And you got your home screen there, then you always got the mode. But you can definitely see how this camera's rolling. I do think it is a good camera to really look into. There's several different service plans, and the one thing that's great about Brownings is you're able to add additional cameras to that for $6 per camera. So for the one I've got, I'm able to roll with 2 cameras for $12.99 a month, and then that gives me, I think it's 1,000 images and 50 HD image downloads. There's a package for $19.99, $29.99, and I believe it goes all the way up to $49.99, and you can roll with a whole bunch of, I think that high package is 5 or 6 different cameras. I think it's 6 cameras, and you're able to get 10,000 images sent to you. So I run the K-Link system as well as the Mulchery, so I've got a ton of cellular cameras. But I will say this, Browning's got a really good niche on this deal. I've seen several comments out there, combination between Browning trail cameras and K-Link system, and I understand that for sure. But for individuals that are hunting multiple properties that may only have 2 or 3 stand locations or blind locations, you know, the K-Link system will work, but the Brownings to me are a better avenue to go, especially if you're just wanting to roll with just a seasonal deal. You know, these cameras are $300 or $299.99 a pop there, but you know, you're not set on having all your cameras on one piece of property, you know, where you would be with your K-Link system. You know, just to kind of explain how that K-Link system works is it actually links up your cameras. So you're able to run 16 different cameras on one cell phone plan, but the one thing that you've really got to watch out for is if, say, your middle camera dies battery-wise, then the rest of, you know, everything past that that's been connected to that, if they cannot reach another camera to shoot that or, you know, send that image, then yeah, you've got an issue, and the rest of those cameras are out until you get out there and piece of property. One thing I will say on these is this camera is rolling with 16 AA batteries. So if you're running the normal lithium or alkaline batteries that, you know, that they're suggesting, I mean, you're looking at probably 20 bucks a pop if you're running with Energizer lithiums, and that's what I've got here. But you know, it's depending on, you know, where you're kind of sitting at on that. You know, I've seen some reviews out there of some 3 to 4 month time periods to, you know, for the battery life. But and I think those are all alkalines, but I'm a big advocate of the lithium, especially from Energizer. I think that those are probably the best batteries on the market right now for your cellular trail cameras. So, you know, I hope that Browning gets going with a few more added. It does have I think a 12 volt. I'm not sure if it will work on this camera yet, but you know, hopefully at some point in time they're going to get some sort of battery booster like K-Link has, running on D batteries, because those AA batteries, I mean, those things can flat get expensive, you know, especially if you're changing them out every 4 or 5 months. But you know, if this camera, I've been running it for 3 weeks now. I've been pretty impressed with the quality of pictures as well as the you know, durability. It's been through some into the teens. So you know, weather-wise, this camera's battery life has done pretty good for me. So I've been pretty impressed. So you know, if you guys are looking into a trail camera, you know, want to check out that those Brownings, I'd highly suggest, you know, get you at least one of them, try that thing out and kind of see and kind of go from there, you know, especially if you're hunting several different pieces of property. I will say that I think Browning has got the best cellular trail camera on the market when it comes to packages for individuals that may have multiple hunting pieces of property that they're wanting to run on. So like always, hopefully you guys are getting out there in nature, and best of luck on your guys' upcoming hunt.